Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to DHES TV News. Happy Women's History Month. This is B Week, Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. And I am Mr. Thompson with today's announcements. Teachers, please read your staff announcements. Pandas, are you prompt and present? Are you ready for the attendance challenge? Get ready for the Attendance Matters celebration. Please welcome Miss Jordan as she brings an important announcement. Panda family, it's March. Our theme for the month of March is courage. Join us as we celebrate Women's History Month. Welcome Genesis Umana as she leads us through the Pledge of Allegiance and the District Heights Panda Pledge. And get fit as Mr. Jeffries leads us through the Get Fit Minute. DHES Panda family, it's March. Are you ready for the March Attendance Challenge? Every day we will shout out the classes with the highest attendance percentage in each grade. If you want your class to be shouted out on the morning announcements, make sure you are prompt and present every day. And now for today's shout outs. Pre-K and kindergarten, Miss Long's and Miss Bacani's class. First grade, Mr. Guzman's class. Second grade, Miss Jones's class. Third grade, Miss Jordan's class. Fourth grade, Miss Wright and Mr. Smith and Dr. Johnson's class. And fifth grade, Mr. Butler and Miss Clee's class. Congratulations to the winners. Keep showing up so we can shout you out.
Good morning, District Heights. The attendance team here bringing you the highest attendance of the week.
The highest attendance percentage for classes this week are Miss Bacani's class, Mr. Guzman's class, Miss Jones' class, Miss Jordan's class, Miss Wright's class, and Mr. Butler's class.
Superstars of the week, primary, Mrs. Jones' class, intermediate, Mr. Butler's class. And remember, attendance matters.
District Heights Elementary School, today is the day. Your attendance matters. All students who have had a 95% or higher attendance score are invited to celebrate with us on today, Wednesday, March 10th, 2021, from 12:45 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. Please check your Google Classroom on the day of the celebration to see if you've been invited. Today is the day. And now a word from Miss Jordan.
Hello, District Heights. Don't forget to pick up your materials for slime time. If you RSVP'd last week and agreed to pick up your materials, pickup is available from 9 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. at District Heights Elementary School. You can come up Monday, March 8th, Tuesday, March 9th, or Wednesday, March 10th. Make sure you do not touch your materials until slime time. Together, we will make our experiment. We will see you on Thursday, March 11th at 5 p.m. Can't wait to see you.
Thank you, Miss Jordan. The DHES Reading Committee presents Poetry of the Pandemic. April is National Poetry Month. Requirements for the poem: 100 words or less, type, haiku, sonnet, limerick, etc. Theme: related to the pandemic. What have you been doing, thinking, feeling, etc. Entries are due by March 22nd, 2021. Please direct any questions to Mrs. Nettles at Gina Nettles, gina.nettles at pgcps.org. Once again, that's gina.nettles at pgcps.org.
What is courage? Does everybody have it? Where on earth do you find it? Well, you can't buy it at the store. You've seen superheroes who show courage. They are powerful, bold, and brave. But you don't have to look and act like a superhero to have courage. Real heroes like policemen, firemen, doctors, and soldiers show courage by protecting and helping others. But courage is inside all of us. You just have to find it and use it. In fact, we practice big and small acts of courage every day. There are lots of things we tell ourselves that we believe. Sometimes that voice tells us we are afraid. But you can tell that voice, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe, but I choose to be brave and face my fears." You can say, "My fears won't stop me." You can say, "I must do something." You can say, "I can do it." This is the courageous voice inside you, and it's inside all of us. It makes us feel strong, powerful, and confident. But you have to choose your courageous voice and listen to it. Courage is the bold lion voice that roars loudly, telling you to be brave and stand up to a bully or do something that scares you. Courage is also the gentle mouse voice that whispers to you that everything will be okay, to try again, to believe in yourself. The courageous voice reminds us to be honest and kind, to step outside ourselves to help others in need. When you have courage, it doesn't mean you aren't afraid. Having courage means no matter what comes your way, you do what is right. You try your best. You might fail and you might fall, but having courage means you get back up and try again. Courage helps you face your fears and do the right thing, even if it's hard. Courage pushes you to stand up for yourself and for others. Courage is kind and gentle. You must have courage to be able to choose love over hate and anger. With courage, you can take action and be your best self. Courage feels good. When you have courage, you feel like a superhero. So choose the courageous voice and listen to it. Let's find the courage in us and let it shine.
a Black ballerina definitely is everything. And my life and my path as a ballerina would be completely different if I wasn't an African American woman. It has provided more obstacles than I think I knew when I discovered ballet at 13 years old, but at the same time it's made me want to persevere even more, and I think it's made me a stronger person because of it. And I have so many more obstacles to overcome, but I absolutely love classical ballet. I first started dancing when I was 13 years old at my local Boys and Girls Club in San Pedro, California. I was discovered there on a basketball court by a teacher who was starting a program with the Boys and Girls Club to bring in students who might not be exposed to classical ballet, to bring into her school on full scholarship. So I was one of those students that was selected. I immediately was able to do everything she asked for, and 13 is a very late age to start dancing. But I fell in love with it immediately, especially the first time I stepped onto a stage, probably 3 or 4 months after I started dancing. And from there, the love just continued to grow, and the challenges made me want to push even more. And 4 years later, I was dancing for American Ballet Theater. I have so many dance inspirations. As a child, Paloma Herrera was everything to me. Even to this day, she's someone that I admire for a different reason than I did at 14 years old. But Julie Kent, Sylvie Guillem, Gelsey Kirkland, Susan Jaffe, being coached by my idols is just the ultimate, to just step back and watch them. But it's great to have inspiration in the company dancing with you on the stage. I think part of my purpose as a ballerina is not only to be a dancer, but to be a vessel, to share the stories of other Black women. And of course, Raven Wilkinson was one of the first Black ballerinas that I learned of, dancing with the Ballet Russe in the 1950s and overcoming so much adversity to be this incredible, powerful woman who's a very dear friend to me, going through experiencing racism on and off the stage. She has really paved the way for people like me to exist in the ballet world. The title of the book, Life in Motion, is inspired by my life. I think that from the time I discovered ballet, it's been in constant motion on just this very peculiar journey that I think was unexpected. And to have the subtitle be, the story of an unlikely ballerina, that's everything that I am, something that people didn't expect.
And now it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart and follow along as Genesis Umana leads us through the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and for liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing, raise your right hand, and follow along as Genesis leads us through the District Heights Panda Pledge.
Today at District Heights, I pledge to do my best. I will be prepared. I will be respectful. I will show integrity. I will be determined to excel. Today at District Heights, I will be great.
And now it's time for the Get Fit Minute with Mr. Jeffries. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in to DHES TV News. It's a good day to have a good day, so have a good day. Bye-bye now.